Jet Setters, and thanks for joining me on Takeoff. I'm your host, Tara Szczepanski, and today I am joined by a special guest, my father.
Szczepanski.
Also from the Polish American Brotherhood. So for those of you who don't know, we actually have a podcast on the channel Polish American Brotherhood, so I'll be linking that over here, and you can also find it under my suggestions. So today, Dad, we are exploring the Winter Park Autumn Festival. It's the 52nd annual Autumn Festival here in Winter Park, Florida.
Okay. I've been a few times here, but I never saw before so many people here. They closed all that street just for the market.
Yeah, let's go check out what the events are. We can hear the live band playing in the background. We see a lot of stalls that are open. Winter Park is probably the closest that you'll get to like a European feel with its cobblestone streets, little cafes with side tables outside in the terraces, and during an absolutely perfect fall day like today, it's not too hot, not too cold, and it's actually, the sun is shining. It's usually shining here in beautiful Florida, but we've had a lot of rain for the last like couple of weeks. So after I got out of my yoga class, I was like, all right, Dad, we have to go and hit this festival up. So that's where we are right now.
Yeah, I'm glad I came with Tara now because most of the time I spend at home. We are about, 10-15 miles from our home?
Yeah, this is about 10-15 miles from Oviedo. So we're happy to be here. And like I said, like, share, subscribe. Thanks, Jet Setters. Let's go explore.
Ready for takeoff. Ready for takeoff.
Before we take off, be sure to descend on the subscribe button, bank on the notification bell, and land that like button. Thanks, Jet Setters.
It is very big, looks like very long.
Yeah. So all of Park Avenue is shut down for this market right now, and you can hear the live band playing over there. It's an absolutely perfect, lovely day here in Winter Park, Florida. Let's head over this way so we can check out what band's playing on the stage.
Let's get horns over there.
Yeah, Rebecca Lee. I'm sitting down. She's sitting down. That was on this one today.
When morning's good, here's what they say. I'm going to be
Survive at
Amore.
How do you know this song?
Now reminds me Italy. When I was 20 years old, I spent more than 6 months in Italy. I love Italy.
What part of Italy did you go, Dad?
Basically, I was close to the Rome most of the time, but I went to see also Napoli and few another city. Actually, you remember we went to the Venice us together.
Yeah. When we did our trip to Venice, I was like 21 at that time.
And then Florence
22?
we went.
Yeah. Oh, Verona also.
Verona too, you know. Verona, the Italian lovers, right? That was the Verona, right?
Yeah, that was Verona. With Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, yeah. So Italy is a very beautiful country. Kind of when I came to America, I was kind of feel sorry that I left Italy. But you know, the life in America, it's easier to get a job. So
The American
otherwise,
dream.
it's the American dream.
That's
yeah.
amore.
Yeah, always been saying mucho lavoro, poco soldi.
What's that mean?
Too much work, not enough money. You know. So when I came to America, I got a good job. So for me, amore is the America.
I hope you guys are gonna play some fun dance music. We're gonna make dancing.
So we're walking through the different art stalls now.
There's a lot of art here.
It's actually an art festival. I forgot to mention that in the intro.
Yeah. I don't know too much about art. You know, I know the famous painting like in Poland is painted
Is art
Gian Matejko.
On the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
What type of art do you like, Dad?
Huh?
Do you like modern art? Do you like portraits?
For me, I don't understand too much about art because maybe
If it looks
I'm
beautiful,
too,
then that's art.
yeah. If I understand the art, you know, by looking at it, then I like it. But mostly it's kind of art which I don't understand. Maybe
So that's a
I'm-
no-go for modern art.
Yeah,
Or like,
the modern art is
Picasso.
very hard to understand. You know.
Yes, it is. Same Marshall.
I'm seeing a lot of signs like award winner and best of show. So I guess it was also a competition between the booths. Yeah, best of show. Cool.
It is beautiful art show, but you know.
Oh, check glass. Check glass. I was thinking if it's like Czechia, but it's spelled differently. Czech glass.
So that's from Czech.
Maybe,
Czech
maybe not.
Republic,
It's spelled differently. Framework glass sculpture and jewelry by Florida artist Melanie Czech. Oh, Czech is the last name, Dad.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have nothing to do with that European Czechs.
Oh boy, it's hot. Oh, there's kettle corn. I love one of my favorite things to get when we're at like fairs and festivals is like kettle corn or what's that fried dough that I like? Ah, I forgot the name of it. I'll know it when I see it, but we should try and get some kettle corn. Kettle corn's the best. There's some iced lemonade. It's quite
It's already
cold.
October,
Or
but
quite
it's
hot.
still very sunny and
Yeah.
hot.
September was quite dreary,
You
but
have to stay more in the shade.
so now we're heading into the food section. Italian ice and slushies. That will be good for a hot day. Dad, they have some free samples of kettle corn. Let's go try. I probably will get some. I love kettle corn.
Yeah, I think it's a tablet I mix with a Very hot.
Let's get in line for some kettle corn. I'm gonna buy some kettle corn.
Card, okay. So you can just see it. Thank you.
Can I tap?
Yes.
13
The card for small. And bring it right
Very hot.
Ooh, nice.
Very careful.
Thank you. Ooh. I got my popcorn. I got some popcorn, Dad. Here, try. Freshly popped kettle corn. What I love about kettle corn, it has a sweetness to it. So, no cholesterol. But
Okay.
it is prepared with sugar and in soybean oil.
So it's good for you?
Well, it's good for your cholesterol. And in terms of like healthier snack options, popcorn is a good way to go. Back when I was competing and dieting, popcorn was my snack. Try.
So how much did you pay for it?
Yeah, $7.50 for a small.
Very good price.
Not bad for festival and fair prices. Give it a try.
I
Yeah,
don't
one.
know if I can try.
But this is my favorite thing to get at any festival or fair.
Not that bad, but
Dad's on a strict diet, so but he gave it a try. For me, I'm gonna enjoy it a little bit now and a little bit later.
Não, que a responsabilidade é minha.
Yeah, and they hired me to do a lot of work for that. This guy's selling wood. Bricks and get your heart all messed up with that.
Checking it out, Dad?
yeah, it is something new for me because in Orlando, mostly if you want to see something going on, you go to Disney Spring or Universal Studio. We have a big entertainment in Orlando, but this is a little bit different than going to Disney or Universal Studio. Tak, jestem Polakiem. Przyjemnie poznać również. Pani mieszka tu w Orlando?
Mieszkam tu w
Okej, ja mieszkam w Oviedo.
super. Co pan robi tutaj?
Proszę?
Co pan tutaj dzisiaj robi?
A z córką przyjechałem. Ja. A tak to pracowałem w United Airlines, a teraz na emeryturze jestem.
Speaking some of your mother language, Dad?
Yeah, we met one Polish lady here, and she asked me because I have that Polish eagle on my head, and she recognized that I'm probably Polish, so we spoke Polish, and she came from very close to my city too in Poland. I'm from the center. She's a little bit, I would say maybe 50 kilometers from
Very
my
close
hometown.
by.
Yeah, that's not too far, yeah. So we have a little bit conversation in Polish language.
Reading some of the history of Winter Park on the plaque over here. So that's why this place looks so European. It was envisioned as a community that was influenced by New England, by Chase and Chapman. So that's why they designed the streets to be the cobblestones and curbs centered around a church that's right nearby, and then the name their creation was Winter Park.
Yeah, this is a very beautiful park here. Even I'm not so often here, but they closed this whole street just for today festival, and a lot of people anyway, you know.
So it says that in 2011, the downtown Winter Park Historic District was placed on the National Registry of Historic Places. The district runs along Park Avenue from Hanson Avenue to Homestead. Central Park, that's the area where the festival is now going on, the art festival. Central Park and its surrounding streets include the town center for commerce, transportation, and the homes for the early settlers. And then, interesting enough, there's also the train station that runs through here, which for me, I guess that made it very European feel, because in Europe you always get around by trains that just go right into the city center. So I think that's also something that's unique about some of the older towns that are here in Florida. You see that here in Winter Park. You see that in Mount Dora. That's what the historic centers are, where you have the train stations actually go, and they're still working trains. So that's pretty cool.
I know, and it makes the whole thing.
Oh, this is a really pretty part of the park. There's like a flower garden here, and we have a fountain.
We are in a garden of roses, beautiful roses, red, pink.
Winter Park in Central Florida is actually one of my favorite places that I go out quite often for dinner with my girlfriends or on a date night. Again, it reminds me of that European feel, and it's just so picturesque with the cobblestone streets, and you have little corners like this that you have centered by a rose garden and a peacock water fountain. It's very, very cute. In my opinion, it's one of the best places to also visit in Central Florida, in the state of Florida, in terms of picturesque, cute little towns. And it's quite a gem hidden here in Florida, in Central Florida.
Yeah, it seems like it's a good place to hang around, especially if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, so it's a nice place to hang around in this park.
Yeah, because also so you can see that they have strung lights, so at night when the lights get turned on, it's just a very romantic feel. And so wonderful days like this when we have the the second annual Autumn Art Festival. They do 2 art festivals in the year. So we have the Spring Festival, and then now this is the Autumn Festival. And we were blessed with having fantastic weather on this day. In memory of Elizabeth Buck, my friend and classmate, and all children who are called to me. So we're ending towards the end of Park Avenue, which goes into Rollins College, and this is the end of the festival. But again, little cobblestone street, a wonderfully closed off stage. So you do have traffic that goes through here and side parking and everything. So because it is a nightlight spot, but those European feel nightlights are so strong lights. But recommend another thing is, other than like boutiques and shops, you also have nice like antique shops. So when you're going antique hunting here in Central Florida, where parts of places you can have those nice little finds. Another one of my absolute favorite places to go here in Woodland Park is Wine Room. Right over here they have like, you load a card and they have dispensers of all these different wines that you can just sample. So, and it's also it's a very social atmosphere because there's a lot of standing room and standing tables. So Wednesday nights they have ladies' night, and so you can actually load like two for one onto your card. If you load $30 onto your card, then you get like 60. And it's just a really fun place to be coming with your friends, socializing, and even meeting new people because it's very interactive. Plus, they have an excellent like cheese platter and little tapas style hors d'oeuvres, flatbreads. It's quite yummy. Also, art galleries on Park Avenue. Walk around. This is a nice little corner that's also inside of the Winter Park area. So when you walk in here, it's called the Hidden Shop.
It's just inside
It's kind of
building,
like
yeah.
indoors, but still outdoors artist area. And there's a couple restaurants I love that's in this area. One of my favorites is Garp and Fuss. And then also, like here, you can have they have dollar oysters when they're happy hour at Atlantic Beer and Oyster Company. It's really nice. Like an Italian specialty shops with cheeses. Sun here. Three winding corridors in the inside. And that's where you have to go up the house and then go down. It's here and this little piazza that's very set and really nice that specialty shop where you'll find like Italian products. Like I don't eat it, but this one. Little shop over here. Of course, olives, all different types that you're able to like taste in the dispensary area. A lot of the unique products that Alright, Jet Setters, this brings us to the end of this episode of Take Off with Tara. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. Share some extra love by dropping a comment down below and let us know what you think about Winter Park. Dad, any final remarks?
Yeah, I'm good. My daughter brought me here. I enjoyed today because I'm staying home all the time. So that was kind of for me relaxing.
And Dad, where can people find you?
And Polish American Brotherhood.
Check out our podcast. That's the Polish American Brotherhood. We do cover politics, so very different from Take Off with Tara. But be sure to join in also on our podcast. Again, like, share, subscribe, and thanks again, Jet Setters. Until the next episode.
Ready for takeoff.